A while ago, I felt like I just wanted to be bigger than I was, and I didn't want to be huge. I didn't want it to look like a boob job, but in between that time while I was searching, I had 2 children, and both of them breastfed, and nothing really went majorly wrong, but I just downsized, you know, so now I had even less than I started with, and I wanted something else to begin with. And it just got to the point where, you know, you go to the store to buy a dress and the dress is on clearance, but you got to buy a $50 bra to push you up or fill it out, you know. So I don't know, I needed something, and I thought about it for a long time, and it really wasn't for anyone else. It was for me. I'm a respiratory therapist, so I know what can happen, you know, complications, infection, all that kind of stuff. I know what can happen. So it's not like your everyday average person just going, oh, well, I want this. For me, it was a major, major decision, you know, and so I just kept going against it. I just kept feeling like, you know, I don't want to be vain, or I don't want to be, you know, silly about stuff. I mean, anything can happen when you go under surgery. But after having kids, it definitely, it was more of a need at that point for me to feel comfortable with myself. I went to different doctors, and there was a few of them that I felt okay with, but I wasn't relaxed at all about the surgery. I was still extremely nervous. I was feeling, you know, like I didn't want that day to come, and almost chickening out just over the whole anxiety of it. And I really feel like it was because I hadn't found the right surgeon. I wasn't confident in how they felt about me personally. You know, they weren't, pretty much like a mill, you know, like, you're here, let's have your money, I'll go ahead and do my surgery, and then you'll be out the door. But I mean, the minute that I walked in here, and not only with Dr. Rehnke, I knew other people that he had done surgery on, so I'd already seen his results and seen his work. And basically, he's like an artist. I mean, and that's what I told him when I was in the middle of my consult. I didn't really give him a size. I didn't really say anything. I said, I don't want to look like I had a boob job. And I'm gonna leave it up to you as far as the size. I respect your professional opinion. You do this all the time. And I wasn't nervous at all. Everybody kept saying to me, are you nervous yet? Are you nervous yet? I'm like, no. And I mean, literally, I was ridiculously nervous. Like, I would change my mind 100 times. Yes, I'm gonna have it done. No, I'm not gonna have it done. It was pretty crazy, but when I met Dr. Rehnke, it was completely different. I was completely at ease. Everybody, the office staff, the nurses, my anesthesiologist, I mean, everybody that I came in contact with in this office is just phenomenal. I work with someone that he had done surgery on, and I had heard his name a few years back when I was initially looking for a surgeon, and it was one of his surgical techs that I talked to, and she said it's ridiculous. He's such a perfectionist. He makes sure that everything is done right, and his sterile technique, I mean, everything, you know, and that's like from the other side. That's from the behind the scenes. That's not anybody, and she doesn't work here anymore, and it's not any falling out. She just went and had kids. So, you know, it just basically, I got her input, and she said, he's the best. And she's had surgery done before by another doctor in the area that really, really messed her up, and in fact, Dr. Rehnke had to go in and fix it for her. So, I mean, she had a huge, long, talking to her really put my mind on, you know, towards Dr. Rehnke, and then talking to my other friend that had surgery done, that's when I decided I'm going to consult with, you know, 2 other doctors. And in fact, I had another consult on my book and never went to it after I met Dr. Rehnke and talked with him. I just knew right then, he's like a real person. He's not like a doctor. He's just like your everyday, regular person, very down to earth. You know, looks at you, takes time, shakes your hand, smiles at you. I mean, he has a great bedside manner. He makes you feel at ease, completely at ease. He's very professional. He's intelligent. He's funny. I mean, I can't really describe it other than, like I said, the minute I met him, just all that fear went away, and I wasn't nervous anymore. And I knew it was the right time, and I had found the right place. I'm very, very, very happy with the results. I mean, I think I've showed everybody that I know. And everybody is like, wow. That's all they say is, oh my God. They look like you were born with them, basically. I have no scars. They're not huge. They're just perfect. Absolutely perfect.